Inside corner. Massaro hitting .302 on the year. Another left-handed stick. And Williamson gets the sign from Allen. And the 0-1. Swung on, chopper out toward first. Fielded behind the bag by Weber. And he'll give the stop sign to Williamson. A couple of forward steps toward first. And he'll make the unassisted play. And there's 2 away. Sun is a bit of a factor over there. And John Weber has the sunglasses on. Mike O'Leary is our home plate umpire for the second time in this series, so we have this crew remain with us for the back end of this homestand. Mike O'Leary calling the balls and strikes. Crew chief Joe Pascucci's over at first, and Chaz Stadola is at third. And we'll have those gentlemen for tomorrow night and on Sunday afternoon as well. All 6 games of this homestand. First pitch to Mike Coles with 2 away is high, ball 1. O'Leary behind the plate. Pascucci at first. Stadola is at third. No score, 2 away, top of the first. And the first right-handed batter that Williamson will see. And a pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Defensively for the Goldeyes in their white tops and white pants here this evening. Luis Allen catching, John Weber at first, Surrendel DeCaster at second, David Narodowski at short, Amos Ramon at third. Then it's Ridge Carpenter, Chris Roberson, Dan Barbero, left to right in the field. And the pitch swung on and fouled away down the right field line by Coles and into the seats and in and out of the hands of a fan. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gary in their traditional green top, green pant, green socks. Stirrup socks with green and white. And the pitch swung onto that breaking ball. Broken bat, rolled out towards short. Up with it, Narodowski over to first. And the inning comes to a very quick conclusion. 1, 2, 3. Down go the RailCats. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. They come away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return on TSN 1290.
Swing into spring at Salisbury House, and you could be watching the Goldeyes swing their bats free. Sal's is proud to introduce Extras, 4 great new taste sensations. Swing into spring and try new Extras, and you'll receive a free High Five Goldeyes ticket voucher at all participating Salisbury House locations. But there's more. You also get to enter to win a Goldeyes suite to watch a home game in style with family and friends. So swing into spring with new Extras at Salisbury House. Your house, your food, your way.
Commissionaires, Manitoba's premier security solutions provider, will take care of your home security needs the next time you go away on vacation. Commissionaires' team of bonded professionals will check on your home and help satisfy your insurance requirements. They do interior and exterior patrols and make your home look lived in. Visit their website at commissionaires.mb.ca for more information about their House Watch service. Commissionaires, trusted every day, everywhere.
When Winnipeggers' stuff exceeds their space, why do so many rely on Storageville?
It's so convenient.
With 2 prime locations, 830 Waverly and 123 Reinders at Stapon Road.
Access to your locker is really easy.
It's totally secure. Every unit is alarmed and video monitored every minute, every day.
My house should be so clean.
They even have a free cube van to stick your stuff in. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores. Learn more about their wow factors at storageville.ca.
Well, we go to the bottom of the first inning. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. Our producer-operator back at the studio is Eric Fritchie. We know him as Bo Peep. Dana Robbie is helping us out on site. 1, 2, 3. Down go Gary in the top of the first. And the Goldeyes will face right-hander Kyle Wilson. It will be Kendall, the DH, Roberson, Weber, then DeCaster, Barbero, Allen, and Ramon, Carpenter, Narodowski. 1 through 9 here tonight. Well, not a bad gathering here. I think we're probably going to see that there'll be more tickets sold for this one than bodies that showed, only because I think the rain scared some people away. And the batter is Price Kendall, who has reached base safely in 12 straight games. This is game 13 for Winnipeg. First pitch is a fastball that's on the inside edge for a strike. The lights are on, but there's lots of sunlight left. It is blue sky over top of us. 0-1 is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 0-2, and Price will go for a little walk. Didn't like the call. Kendall DHing for the second straight game. And Wilson, as Price will call for time, step to the back of the batter's box. And now Wilson into the wind, the 0-2. Swung on, and that is popped up back toward the screen. And the catcher, Babineau, makes the catch and just about goes into the screen. And actually had the screen that he used to stop his progression. So 2 unassisted play. There's 1 down. Here's Chris Roberson. Well, defensively for Gary tonight, Ryan Babineau is the other half of the battery. Mike Rohde is at first, Chris Carrera at second, Kyle Haynes at short, and Brian Kolb is at third. Roberson bats from the left side against the righty. First pitch swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Then Adam Klein, Mike Coles, and Mike Massaro left to right in the field. Let's have a look at the weather report, and it's brought to you by 360winnipeg.ca, Winnipeg's visual directory. To win tickets to upcoming Goldeyes games, pitches low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Go to 360winnipeg.ca and enter to win. Sunny conditions, 19 Celsius. The pitch is a changeup that's outside, 2-1. That is 67 Fahrenheit, 19 or 67. Humidity at 58%, 2-1. Swung on, chopper right side. Carrera up with it, over to first base. And there's 2 away. And the wind is out of the south at 15 clicks. Not really a factor here right now. And here's John Weber, who comes in riding a 10-game hitting streak. He has hit safely in every game he has played for Winnipeg. So again, sunny in the big city. 19 Celsius, 67 Fahrenheit, 58 humidity. South 15 is our win. First pitch is low to Weber, ball 1. Weber 2 for 3 yesterday with a walk. The pitch is in there for a strike at 90 on the gun here. So Kyle Wilson has a little giddy up to that fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, this is the first of 2 meetings between these 2 teams. They won't see each other again till August. Pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2. And Weber thought that was off the table and a little bit high, and kind of throws home plate umpire Mike O'Leary a bit of a look and a shake of the head. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 away, and the pitch is high, 2-2. Just steady fastballs here from Kyle Wilson to John Weber, who can hit a fastball, I'll tell you that. And the 3-1. Fastball, nope. Got him with a changeup. Swung on and missed. And Weber down on strikes. Went chasing a little bit as well. Strikeout number 1 for Kyle Wilson. The Goldeyes, like Gary, go 1-2-3. We'll go to the second. We're scoreless in downtown on TSN 1290.
Jamaica, man. Nothing quite like it. Imagine long, lazy blue sky days, strolling along warm white sand beaches. All that zesty food, soul-stirring music, and fun-filled nights. It could all be yours just for being a Goldeyes fan. Air Canada Vacations will give away a Jamaica Dream Vacation at a Sandals Luxury Included Resort at the Goldeyes game Wednesday, June 27th. So get your game ticket and you could be off to fun in the sun in Jamaica, courtesy of Air Canada Vacations.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk. Sarah's on the line.
I want a cool new phone, but I have a fear of commitment.
Well, now with Rogers Flex Tab, you can get your dream phone, like an HTC One X, on your terms with a low upfront payment.
That's great.
And you could be free of your Flex Tab agreement at any time just by paying the remaining balance for the phone.
So I could pay it off in a couple of months.
Sure.
Or next year.
No need to commit. Introducing Flex Tab from Rogers. Conditions apply.
Yours today at your local Rogers store, the official wireless provider to the Winnipeg Goldeyes.
We're in the oil business, boys.
The all-new Dallas is coming to Bravo, starting Wednesday, June 13th.
I'm coming for you.
Cousin, new blood.
It's not worth going to war over.
Old feuds.
Think of me as an ally.
Same battleground.
I'm the one who belongs on South Fork.
If you think oil is dirty,
I'm sure no one makes business with pleasure.
you haven't met the Ewings.
Real power is something you take. Fun is just beginning.
The all-new Dallas, starting Wednesday, June 13th, only on Bravo.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Avalon and the Gulf Dome.
Top of the second, Rico Washington to lead it off, followed by Brian Kolb and Kyle Haynes. Heart of the order. For Gary, no score, and Williamson's first pitch of the second is in there for a strike. Rico Washington batting .327. A homer and 10 driven in. The 0-1. Swung on a breaking ball, lifted out toward left. Carpenter's right there, barely had to move, and he makes the catch for the first out. Well, here in the top of two, we will play the Home Run Sports home run inning. As Brian Kolb steps up and is the batter from the right side. And we remind you, folks, drop into Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard, Bishop Grandin, and enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. First pitch, a little bit high, ball one. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. The 1-0 pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. 1-1. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. Afterward, you must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize, the 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. And you can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. So if you listen to the games a lot, why not get down to Home Run Sports and enter to win? 2-1. Swung on, cracked out toward right center. Long run there for Barbero, but he'll get there in the gap, and he'll make the catch. As that kind of hung up there after a while. And Barbero makes the squeeze for the second out. Here's Kyle Haynes. Well, no homers for the Goldeyes yesterday. So no winners on the Home Run Sports home run inning here tonight. But perhaps tonight for tomorrow night in Game 2 of the series and Game 5 of the homestand for Winnipeg. Here's Kyle Haynes, switch hitter, bats from the right side. First pitch from the lefty Williamson is outside, ball 1. Well, we do it every night. It's the Home Run Sports home run inning, brought to you by Home Run Sports. We've got you covered from prospect to pro. Pitch is outside, 2-0. Bishop Grandin, 1 block west of Lajimodiere. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. Trivia coming up next half inning. 2 away here in the top of the second. The pitch is low, 3 balls and no strikes. Haynes hitting .211, no homers and 12 driven in. And Williamson back to the top of the hill and is behind the shortstop, the 3-0. Right down the chute for a strike. Good fastball at 87. And it's 3-1. See if Williamson can wrestle back this batter, the 3-1. Swing and a miss with a fastball upstairs, and it's 3-2. That was 90 on the gun from the left side. Full count to Kyle Haynes now, and Williamson has battled back, and we'll see if he can put Haynes away here. A full count. Here comes the payoff pitch from the full wind. Is low and inside, ball 4. So, a 2-out free pass. First walk issued by Williamson tonight. And here's Mike Rohde, a left-handed batter. Mike Rohde, former Rookie of the Year in the Northern League. And he has been back. This might be year 4 for Mike Rohde. First pitch is high, ball 1. He's from Wisconsin. Had him on a couple of years ago as a guest on Around, well, it was the Northern League Report, now Around the Association, which airs tomorrow, by the way. Throw over to first base, and Haynes, who is 0 for 1 on the base paths, gets back in time. Might be a little longer. Might be year 5 for Mike Rohde. He's listed as an LS4. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And after a high fastball. Rohde now lives in Chicago, Illinois. He'll be 29 years old in September, so 28 right now. Lefty here. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a throw goes over to first, and diving back in is Haynes. For Williamson, this is start number 3. His last one was his longest. It was a loss in El Paso on Saturday night. The 1-1 in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch, and it's 1-2. He worked 5 innings, gave up 10 hits and 6 runs. Prior to that, he took a loss in Laredo, 3 2/3 innings. His best year for Fabian back in 2009. Pitches low, 2-2. He made 12 starts, 28 appearances in Greenville and A-ball. He was 10-5 that year with a 2.42 ERA. Started out in the Mariners system, 2-2. Cold third strike on the outside corner. Rohde will go down looking. Strikeout number 2. Another good pitch there from Fabian Williamson. And he picks up his second punch out, and that is it for Gary in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second, play some trivia. We're scoreless in downtown on TSN 1290.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue. Turkey?
Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good.
Really good.
Designed for optimal juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. Available at your local grocery store. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit Manitoba Turkey Producers at turkey.mb.ca.
Your best friend may be furry, but they're part of your family. So when it comes to your pet's health, they deserve to be treated like family at Animal Hospital of Manitoba. Their experienced professionals provide the very latest in veterinary care for cats, dogs, ferrets, rabbits, just about any pet you can imagine. And they take pride in educating clients and following up to make sure your best friend is doing just fine. Animal Hospital of Manitoba, 995 Main Street. We care for your pets as if they were our own.
That baseball glove. You know the one. The one that you got in high school. The one that got you MVP your senior year. Yeah, you know the one. And we do too. At Ranger Insurance, we protect what's important to you. Because whatever size it is, it's the little things that matter. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, Ranger Insurance has a plan that's right for you. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Bottom of the second, we welcome you back. Surrendel DeCaster to lead it off, followed by Dan Barbaro and Luis Allen. Heart of the order for the Goldeyes, no score. After 1.5. DeCaster 1 for 6 so far on the homestand, but he does have 4 RBI. First pitch swung on and fouled away for strike 1. As that rattles around a little bit, that foul ball. Surrendel batting 184. 2 homers and 12 driven in. And the 0-1. Breaking ball, floats high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 is outside, 2-1. Let's play some trivia here in the bottom of the second. And trivia is always brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. 2-1 is high, 3-1. Boy, both starters here tonight with good zip on their fastball. That was at 88. Williamson's touched 90. So was Kyle Wilson here. 3-1 is low, ball 4, and it's a leadoff free pass. First walk issued by Kyle Wilson. And Dan Barbaro, the batter. For Kyle Wilson, by the way, 11 2/3 innings coming in. He had walked 6 and struck out just 1, so he does lack control at times, at least early this season. And Barbero, 4 for 10 on the homestand in the series against Amarillo, steps up from the left-hand side. Yeah, trivia brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. First pitch is low. Ball 1. And the contest open to those that haven't yet to win this year. If you won in the preseason, regular season, up until tonight, you are ineligible. 1-0. Bouncer in the dirt. And popping up is Babineau, the catcher, and no advance from DeCastro over at first. If you have not won here on Trivia in 2012, that's a better way to say it, you are eligible. And we'd like you to play along. Up for grabs, a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. You'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. Number to call, 780-1290, 780-1290. Had a little battery meeting. Babineau went out to talk with Wilson. Now Babineau back in behind the plate. The 2-0 to Barbero is outside and high, ball 3. Barbero batting .400 coming in. Okay, remember yesterday afternoon, I believe it was, the 3-0 is in there. Well, no. Missed inside, ball 4. It's back-to-back walks. Well, the Goldeyes have something cooking here in the last of the second. And Luis Allen, the batter. How does Winnipeg play this? Will they bunt? Will they have Luis swing away? 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Just to kind of digress for a second, the Goldeyes, in terms of their starting pitching, has not received a lot of run support. Just 2.6 runs scored on average for the Goldeyes starters. Well, maybe you can help that along here by, if you play the small ball, just maybe set up the multi-run inning. Either way, Louis Allen has the power to take it out of the ballpark as well, and that's instant offense, and it could be 3 runs. We'll see. Here's Kyle Wilson, and his first pitch is right down the middle for a strike to Allen. We had a tough question going back a day or two ago, and then it's Softball Friday here tonight. 0-1 to Luis Allen. The pitch swung on, filleted foul right side, and it's quickly 0-2. Allen was 0 for 4 yesterday and is 4 for 12 on the homestand. He's hitting .275. A homer and 9 driven in. Question tonight is this. For the second straight game tonight, British Columbia's David Narodowski starts at shortstop for the Goldeyes. 0-2. Swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield. Mike Rohde is there, and the first baseman underneath it makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Now the batter, Amos Ramon. I want to know tonight, who was the last Canadian to start at shortstop for Winnipeg? 780-1290, 780-1290. If you think you know the answer. You two got to get this one. Yeah? That's how easy it is. Couple of great Goldeyes fans listen all the time with the radios. First pitch is high to Amos Ramon. He ducked out of the way of that. Ball 1. But not trivia buffs. They've got this one tonight. I'm thinking it's a first caller slam dunk. 1 ball, no strikes to Amos Ramon. 3 for 4 yesterday afternoon. The 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. And Amos had a real good series against Amarillo. He was 4 for 11. And he's got his average up to .275. No homers and 6 driven in for famous Amos. The 2-0. Swung on, good hack, fouled back over the screen. And the count 2 balls and 1 strike. What'd I tell you? First call win. It was Softball Friday. We're just kind of lobbing them in tonight. 2 balls and a strike. Amos Ramon. Winner of the answer coming up in the 7th. 2-1. Fastball wide, 3 balls and 1 strike. You never know. That's why I guess you have to tune in every night. Could be tough, could be easy, could be somewhere in the middle. 3 balls, 1 strike to Amos Ramon. Runners on the move. Pitch is swung on and hit out to right field, but right at Massaro. He'll make the catch, and they are going to double off at first base. Dan Barbero. And that's a double play, and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Fly to right. Ramon is out number 2. And then 9-3 for Barbero, who was basically standing on second and trying to get back. He was out by 5 strides. And the Goldeyes had the first 2 get aboard via the walk and come away with nothing. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. We'll go to the 3rd. Out-of-town scoreboard is next. The scoreboard here reads Winnipeg nothing, Gary nothing on TSN 1290.
Have you been running? Running up credit card debts, running up bills, running on money you may not have just to keep 1 step ahead of creditors? Sooner or later, it catches up with all of us. That's when we need someone who can help with credit counseling, credit proposals, and other options. So stop running and fix the debt you have. Elsie Taylor, trustee in bankruptcy. Your way forward. Visit us at elsietaylor.net.
Ah, summer on the screen porch. It's great until the mosquitoes find the holes, or it starts to rain. Wondering, is this the best you can do? Do much better with Best Windows and Doors. Replace the screens in your existing gazebo or porch with Weathermaster windows. This durable vinyl window system opens to 75% screen. Create a 3-season sunroom for way less. Only from Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know cooking with small kitchen appliances like a toaster oven or an electric frying pan uses less energy than your oven or stove? Even boiling water with an electric kettle will save energy. And next time you're shopping for a new appliance, look for Energy Star appliances, as they can use 30 to 50% less energy. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
You want Goldeyes baseball? We've got it. This is TSN 1290, and you're listening to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
We go to the 3rd, and the pitch is swung on by Babineau and hit out to center field, backing up on it, looking into the sun, but having it fall right into the webbing of his glove is Roberson, and Babineau is out number 1 as we welcome you back and get started here in the top of the 3rd in a scoreless tie. Chris Carrera and Adam Klein will also be due up. And Carrera batting 9th in the order is the batter now. He strides in from the right-hand side. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Hey, tomorrow we're back on the air at 4:30 with Around the Association. We'll talk with Greg Taggart. The 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. He'll be one of our guests for sure. And the 2-0 in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. We'll also talk with the Goldeye. And set it up for the pregame show at 5:30. First pitch 6:05 tomorrow night. Pitch is high, 3-1. Carrera batting 194 and a right-handed stick. And it's Zach Baldwin getting the start for the first time in 2012. The left-hander for Winnipeg, Morgan Combs. A right-hander counters for Gary, 3-1. Swung on, fouled back, and that will find the roof here at Shaw Park. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Or did he get back into the sky suite? Didn't quite make the roof. Fan in a sky suite with a glove made the catch. And the payoff pitch. Swung on, Q shot it off the end of the bat and fouled back to the screen. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff. Swung on, line to the gap in left center. Roberson trying to catch up to that with those long strides, and he will get there and make the catch. Nice running grab into the left center alley by the center fielder for Winnipeg, Chris Roberson, and there's 2 away. And Adam Klein, the batter. He struck out his first trip. Well, let's have a look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. First off to the American Association tonight. In the 6th inning, Grand Prairie and Wichita are tied at 5 in Wichita, Kansas. Don't forget, the Wingnuts have won 8 in a row. First pitch to Klein, breaking ball in there for a strike. He showed bunt, pulled back. St. Paul leading Newark 6-2. That's in the 8th inning of play. And the 0-1. Swung on, line back up the middle to his left, though. Narodowski in behind second base, leaps and makes the catch. And that is it. 3 up, 3 down here for Gary in the 3rd. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. More scores coming your way. The score here right now, Winnipeg nothing, Gary nothing. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
Even if you can't agree on what kind of pizza to get, at least everyone in Winnipeg agrees where to get it. Santa Lucia Pizza. For the 6th straight year, you at Uptown Magazine readers voted Santa Lucia Best Pizza in Winnipeg. They've also received the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, Winnipeg agrees. Santa Lucia Pizza is the best in town.
You see, the best ingredients make the best of the pizza.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
For 5 years, the new Pembina Chrysler has become Winnipeg's most conveniently located automotive center. From a 30-minute ORS-free oil change, All Make Collision Center, Canada's largest parts volume dealer, or an incredible selection of new and used vehicles, it's really all here at the new Pembina Chrysler. So why drive to the outskirts of the city to buy, much less go all the way back for service, when it's all here at the new Pembina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 300 Pembina Highway or PembinaChrysler.com.
Of the 3rd inning, we welcome you back. No score. Rich Carpenter to lead it off, followed by David Narodowski and Bryce Kendall. 8, 9, and 1 in the order against Kyle Wilson and Gary. And Wilson's first pitch to Carpenter is in there for a strike. And the home half of 3 is underway. We are checking the scores in the American Association for Manitoba Blue Cross. And the 0-1 is a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fargo leading Sioux City 5-0. That's in the 2nd. Lincoln in front of Sioux Falls 1-0 in the 2nd. 1-1. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. 1-2. And Amarillo leading Kansas City 1-0 in the 2nd. El Paso and Laredo are about just getting started. I believe they start at 7:30 in Laredo because of the heat. 1-2. Change up, just missed outside. 2-2. And then we'll also get you caught up on the American League, the National League. Basketball, no hockey till tomorrow night. Pitch is swung on and filleted out toward left field. Backing up on it, Adam Klein. He'll make an easy catch, and Rich Carpenter is out number 1. And here's David Narodowski. And Narodowski will stand in from the right side. We're at number 54. And Narodowski from Vancouver, British Columbia, 23 years old, 5'9", 193. Was in Arizona's system. First pitch. Swung on, cracked to the gap in right center. On the run goes Massaro, and he will get there on the dead run and make the catch. And that hard hit ball, we'll call that a liner to right if you're scoring at home. 2 away. And Bryce Kendall, the batter. National League, a game postponed by rain in Washington. Atlanta at the Nationals, postponed because of rain. And in the area, Philadelphia is being delayed right now in their game with Miami because of rain. It is 2-1 Philly. And the first pitch to Kendall is on the outside edge for a strike. Price is 0 for 1. He popped out to the catcher, Babineau. In that game with the Phillies, Marlins shortstop, as the pitch missed low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jose Reyes has extended a hitting streak to 12 straight. 1-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. New York Mets are leading St. Louis 2-0. That's in the 6th. Bottom of the 2nd, Cincinnati leading as the pitch is swung on and missed. And down on strikes goes Bryce Kendall. And that is strikeout number 2 here tonight for Kyle Wilson. And the Goldeyes go 1-2-3 for the 2nd inning in 3. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We're through 3. We'll go to the 4th. No score on TSN 1290.
And here's a picture of Andy at the beach.
You mean that tiny speck on the horizon?
Yeah. Oh, here's a better picture. He's the yellow blurry thing in the middle.
Don't be stuck with a camera you don't know how to use. Shop Don's Photo. They have that same camera you found at the box store, even the same price. The difference is they'll actually show you how to use it. Visit donsphoto.com or stop by one of our 3 Winnipeg stores and let's talk photography.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue. There's nothing better than a summer barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce. And I want you to call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue now to book your fully catered barbecue or try a do-it-yourself hog roast.
It's fun, delicious, will cost less than you think. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you. Dates are filling up, so act fast.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Golf. It's so much more fun when it's all for a good cause. Join the Winnipeg Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation for the 18th Annual Charity Golf Tournament, Monday, July 23rd at Bell Acres Golf and Country Club. Your entry fee includes lunch, power cart, fantastic steak dinner, and prizes. Proceeds go to the Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation to help support local children's charities. And a portion of your entry fee will be tax deductible. Space is limited, so book early. Call 982-BASE for details.
It's time to get back into the action. Batter up, turn it up. This is Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. Now back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Yeah, we go to the 4th inning. Mike Massaro to lead it off, followed by Mike Coles and Rico Washington. 2-3-4 in the order for Gary. No score in this one tonight. Game 1 of this 3-game series. Massaro, left-handed batter, and Williamson's first pitch is low, ball 1. By the way, that game in Philadelphia that's being delayed by rain is in the 5th. It's Philly 2, Miami 1. And the pitch is a little bit high, 2-0. And Cincinnati leading Houston down in Texas, 2-0 in the 2nd. 2-0 is outside and low, and a couple of those pitches have been close, 3-0. And Milwaukee on a homer by Niger Morgan. Former Regina Pat is first. The pitch on the outside edge for a strike. It's 3-1. Has a 1-0 lead on Pittsburgh, and Milwaukee's won 4 in a row. They just swept the Dodgers. 3-1. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 3-2. Dodgers are in Colorado tonight to take on the Rockies. Dodgers have lost 4 straight. Rockies have won 4 in a row. Things tightening up in that West Division. Massaro, the leadoff batter here in the order, and here comes the payoff. Swung on, fisted off the handle, flared out toward left. Carpenter's there, makes the catch, one away. Mike Cole's the batter. At 10:05 tonight, Arizona at San Diego. How about this? The Padres have lost 6 in a row. Clayton Richard gets the task of trying to halt the losing skid for San Diego tonight. 10:15, Cubs are in San Fran. The Cubs have won 3 in a row. Madison Bumgarner getting the start for San Fran. Pitch is in there for a strike to start Coles off at 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankees tonight leading Detroit 6-3 in Detroit. Curtis Granderson has hit his 17th home run of the year. That's in the 4th. 1-1. High, 2 balls and 1 strike. Ramon Santiago has his first for the Tigers. 6th inning, David Ortiz has smacked his 13th for Boston. They lead Toronto in Toronto 2-1. Yunel Escobar has a home run for the Blue Jays, his 3rd. Jays have won 3 in a row. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 2-2. There is a note about the Jays today we'll tell you about. We'll come back to it. In the 5th inning, Tampa Bay helped along by a home run by Hideki Matsui, his 2nd. Trying into 3-game losing skid. Leading Baltimore 5-0, and the Orioles have dumped 5 in a row. They were tied with Tampa coming in for first in the East. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. We do it again at 2-2. Bottom of the 2nd, White Sox leading Seattle and Chicago 2-0. Gordon Beckham his 6th home run for the White Sox. They've won 8 in a row. They've taken over first place in the Central. And in the 2nd, Kansas City leads Oakland 2-0. Oakland's lost 8 in a row. 10:05 tonight, Texas at Los Angeles. Colby Lewis versus Jerome Williams. The pitch is swung on and popped up. Foul territory, third base side, and it drifts into the seats. And Coles will stay alive. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Coles will step back into the right side batter's box. He's 0 for 1. He bounced out to short his first trip. No score here. We're in the 4th. And Williamson's 2-2. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced out toward 3rd. It's a foul ball. Fielded by Ramon, but foul. The count's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cleveland leading Minnesota 7-0 in Cleveland. That's in the 6th. Lonnie Chisenhall has a home run, his 2nd of the year for the Tribe. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mike Coles, having a good look at Fabian Williamson. No hits on the board either. But there has been base runners on both sides due to walks. So nothing perfect here tonight. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Coles. And the pitch. Swung on, guided out toward right, but right at Barbero, who makes the catch. 2 away. And the batter is Rico Washington, who was acquired by Gary at the deadline last year from Kansas City. And returns this year as their DH. Christian Guerrero, remember, was not re-signed by Gary, signed by Winnipeg, then dealt to Sioux Falls. First pitch is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. Rico Washington goes all the way back to 1997 when he began as a pro in the Pirates system. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. He was traded from Kansas City to Gary on August 21st. 1-1. is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Rico had big league time with St. Louis in 08. 14 games. 19 at-bats. And the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Williamson got him on strikes. Fabian with a real good breaking ball and a good fastball tonight. And if you get 2 over for strikes and are fooling hitters, you're going to have a good night. So far, it's been pretty good for he and the Goldeyes. 3 strikeouts for Williamson. And 1, 2, 3, down go Gary here in the top of the 4th. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. We're scoreless in downtown on TSN 1290.
When you're stepping up to the plate with a major league appetite, make the big play for the home run special at Chicken Delight. Here's the pitch. 8 pieces of delicious chicken, medium fries and gravy, 2-liter Pepsi, and 2 free Winnipeg Goldeyes ticket vouchers. That's a $40 value for just $26.99. It's a hit.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. For Chicken Delight.
Summer is something to enjoy, but remember, drinking any alcohol and driving don't mix. Drinking and driving puts you and others in danger. Your best bet is a designated driver who has had no alcohol. Enjoy your summer, but whatever you do, don't drink and drive. To keep Manitobans safe behind the wheel, police are increasing enforcement near you. Watch for them. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
We're in the oil business, boys. The all-new Dallas is coming to Bravo, starting Wednesday, June 13th. I'm coming for you. Cousin, new blood.
It's not worth going war over.
Old feuds.
Think of me as an ally.
Same battleground.
I'm the one who belongs on South Fork.
If you think oil is dirty,
Sure, you'll mix business with pleasure.
you haven't met the Ewings.
Real tar is something you take.
Fun is just beginning.
The all-new Dallas, starting Wednesday, June 13th, only on Bravo.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Chris Roberson to lead it off, followed by John Weber and Surrundle DeCaster. No score. Kyle Wilson's first pitch is a changeup that's in there for a strike. We're talking about Rico Washington getting to the big leagues. So did this guy with the Philadelphia Phillies, Chris Roberson. The 0-1 swung on and fouled back to the screen, and it's 0-2. If you missed it today, Matt Cusick was released by the Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball Club. Rick Forney saying in the pregame show, the 0-2. Curve missed outside, 1-2. Defense and money on the salary cap. And he had some young guys that were just playing a little bit better. 1-2. Swung on, broken bat. Barrel goes out toward first. Ball rolls up to second. Carrera up with it over to first base. And there's one away. Boy, talk about getting sawed off. Roberson had just a little chunk of the bat left in his hand. And the barrel of the bat, actually quite a bit of it, was still left in his hand, but it was really just a shred. The barrel of the bat ended up at the first base bag. 4-3 of the putout. There's one down. Here's John Weber. Struck out his first trip. Trying to extend a hitting streak to 11 straight. Stands in for the left side. He's hitting .432 coming in. First pitch. Swung on, popped up. Left side of the infield. Haynes is there. The shortstop underneath it to his left. He'll make the catch. Ooh, he just about dropped it too. But he hangs on long enough, and there's 2 away for Surrundle DeCaster. And Rick was also saying that there's another move coming down the pike when Kyle Day comes off the disabled list, which could be any day now, because Rick did mention to us that he was probably going to put Day on the DL for a week while the team was at home. Well, that's coming to an end here. First pitch is swung on and fouled back over our heads. Strike 1 to DeCaster. Kyle Day told me on and near the end of that Texas road trip that he was feeling better, and then Rick said afterward that he was going to put Day on for a week. Pitch is swung on, hit to the gap in left center. That's going to get down, and it's going to split the outfielders and go to the warning track. Striding for second will be DeCaster. Here comes the throw. It's offline at second. DeCaster will slide in safely with the Goldeyes' first hit of the night. In fact, the first hit of the night for either team, and it's a 2-out sliding double. And that was just a precaution with Day to make sure that when you have a hamstring problem that you are 100%. Because if you aren't and you don't let it heal, it will nag you all season long. Here's Dan Barbaro. Or Barbero, excuse me. He walked his first trip. Barbaro will get an opportunity to drive in his first run. Wilson comes set, first pitch. Swung on and slashed down the left field line. High, deep, foul. Strike one. Barbero batting .400, no homers, no RBI. He has walked 4 times on the homestand, and he's 4 for 10. Nothing in one. DeCaster at second with 2 away. The 0-1 is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's nothing in 2. No score in the baseball game. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. So who stays, who goes? Well, we'll continue to find out and let you know. The pitch swung on and missed, and Barbero goes down on strikes. And the Goldeyes are down on outs. 3 strikeouts for Kyle Wilson. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We'll go to the 5th. We're scoreless in downtown on TSN 1290.
Hello, Ken Plain here. If you're looking for a foundation contractor that you can trust, go with Avalon. But don't just take my word for it. For over 40 years, people in Winnipeg and surrounding areas have gone with Avalon for their foundation issues. So you know that you are dealing with professionals. To learn more, log on to avalonwinnipeg.ca. Go with the name you trust. Go with Avalon Construction.
Coaches, your players are great at scoring goals. But when the goal is raising money, it's not always easy to score. And that's where the Winnipeg Free Press can help. We're introducing a unique fundraising promotion available to all Manitoba minor league sports teams. And if you participate, your team has a chance to meet Winnipeg Jets of Vander Kane. For complete program information, go to winnipegfreepress.com/Team Kane and find out how your team can get involved.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Fergie's Fish and Chips and Manitoba Turkey Producers.
Well, we go to the 5th inning. Glad to have you along. My name is Paul Edmonds, our producer-operator back at the studio. Eric Fritchie, Dana Robbie helping us out on site. No score. Both starters still in the game. Brian Kolb, Kyle Haynes, and Mike Rohde will step up for Gary. 5, 6, 7 in their order. Against Fabian Williamson. Kolb is 0 for 1 tonight. He flew out to right. And the first pitch. Showing bunt, pulling back, taking on the outside corner for a strike. Boy, we had a lot of rain today, as you probably know if you live in the city or surrounding area. The 0-1. Swung on, bounce left side. That's going to get through. Leadoff single on the ground by Brian Kolb. And now each team has 1 hit. And Kyle Haynes, the batter. It will be interesting to see how Gary plays this as we get to the 5th inning. And we'll get some signs from the third base coach, Dennis Pelfrey. And the first pitch is low and inside, ball 1. It came down real hard for about an hour. And they had tarped the field. They had it on, that being the tarp. Throw goes over to first base, and back in time is Brian Kolb. Prior to the rain hitting, they knew it was coming here. And then we just kind of waited it out. And then they peeled back the tarp, got the water off. 1-0. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 1-1. And opened the doors. And the sun came out. And it's turned into a nice night here at 8:03 Central. 1 ball and 1 strike to Kyle Haynes. He walked his first trip, hitting .211. Williamson comes set, and the throw goes over to first base. One thing Gary would like to get the runner in motion to try to break up the double play possibility. Williamson's trying to hold Kolb over at first to try to set up the twin killing. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Breaking ball is high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Haynes, no homers and 2 driven in. Yeah, it poured here for the better part of an hour. The 2-1 is high, 3-1. The interesting part about it was at one point it was kind of in that rotationary system, and we had some blue sky and sunshine out beyond center field, and then just sort of one cloud over top of us, and it was dispensing rain. 3 balls and a strike to Haynes, the pitch. Swung on, ground ball toward third. It's picked up by Ramon. Throws to second, not in time. Relay down to 1, not in time. Well, Ramon kind of kept that from getting into the outfield and being more than just an infield single. Haynes has an infield single. They tried to force with the first throw. Kolb at second. He got there in plenty of time. And everybody's safe. And here's Mike Rohde. And again, now we ask, what does Gary do here? As you get to the 5th inning and there's 2 on and nobody out, does Rohde drop a bunt? Rohde struck out looking his first trip. Goldeyes are in a bit of a pickle here. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, a slider from Williamson. Strike 1. You may notice the Gary SouthShore RailCats do not, I want to say to a man, do not have long pants. Everybody has the socks up. Now bunt shown and attempted at that breaking ball, and Rohde waved at it, offered up, didn't make contact. It's strike 2. Everybody has the socks up to the knee, the stirrup socks, and striped. The old-time look. 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss and a high fastball at 91 miles an hour. And Rohde down on strikes. And there's 1 down and 4 strikeouts here for Fabian Williamson. Still 2 on for Ryan Babineau, who flew out to center field. And here comes Bill Pulsifer, the Goldeyes pitching coach, out to have a little chat. Well, folks, once again, Wendy's Restaurants and Baseball Manitoba have teamed up to form a great partnership this spring. The joint initiative provides an opportunity for all minor baseball players in the province to learn more about the game and the Goldeyes through a full-color baseball booklet that was distributed to all players following registration for minor baseball in the province. Plus, Wendy's has again provided each player with a free Frosty redeemable at any Wendy's location in Manitoba. The Goldeyes, Wendy's, and Baseball Manitoba, a guaranteed triple play. So here is Ryan Babineau. He's 0 for 1. 2 on and 1 out. A right-handed batter, and Williamson will come set. First pitch. Breaking ball, missed inside, ball 1. Each team with a hit. Neither team has scored a run, so we're scoreless here in the top of the 5th. 1 ball and no strikes. Williamson comes set, checks Kolb at second, the 1-0. Swing and a foul back into the mid of Allen. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Tomorrow back on the air at 4:30 in the afternoon. 5:30 pregame, 6:05 first pitch. Love to see you down. $5 gets you in the ballpark. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Fastball high and away, 2-1. Kids trying to start that Let's Go Goldeyes chant here. Good for them. The 2-1 is low, 3 balls and a strike. Babineau on the year batting .188. No homers, no RBI. 3-1. Williamson comes set, and the pitch. Swung on, wrapped out towards short to his right, Narodowski. He fields that, throws to second for 1, and the relay on the turn down to first, not in time. Good play by Narodowski to get there. Good play to get an out and a force at second. And right there, wiping out DeCaster was Kyle Haynes, and DeCaster still got that turn made. Babineau hits into a fielder's choice. There's 2 away with runners on the corners. So Haynes retired 6-4. Too far to his right to range. Narodowski took up too much time to get over there on that ball that was almost strategically placed between short and third, and that's why the Goldeyes couldn't turn 2. No fault of the Goldeyes shortstop. He made a nice play to get there. It's just where the ball was hit off the bat by Babineau was probably never going to be 2. Here's Chris Carrera, flew out to center field. First pitch. Curve, a little bit high, ball 1. Carrera 0 for 1 tonight, hitting .194. No score in the baseball game. The 1-0 is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. Carrera, no homers and 6 driven in. And Chris Carrera, another one of these returning players. Now in his 4th year, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Started with the RailCats back in 2009. And now in his 4th season with Gary. A lot more playing time the last couple of years. He had only 98 at-bats in his first year, then 229, and then last year, a career-high 336. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Breaking ball. Cold third strike right over the heart of the plate. And Carrera got frozen, and he knew it. Big strikeout for Fabian Williamson. And he has a handful of punch-outs here tonight in the top of the 5th, which is now closed. No runs, 2 hits, and a couple left for Gary. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. No score, TSN 1290.
Swing into spring at Salisbury House, and you could be watching the Goldeyes swing their bats free. Sal's is proud to introduce Extras, 4 great new taste sensations. Swing into spring and try new Extras, and you'll receive a free High Five Goldeyes ticket voucher at all participating Salisbury House locations. But there's more. You also get to enter to win a Goldeyes suite to watch a home game in style with family and friends. So swing into spring with new Extras at Salisbury House. Your house, your food, your way. In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new Aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive Preflex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfishermultispecies.com or contact Winnipeg Sport and Leisure at 1-800-661-7669. Kingfisher. Fish the good times.
Free Jive Interactive Media is online, on site, and on the street. Grab the new online version of the Free Jive Weekly at freejivewinnipeg.com or pick it up at one of our 200 local restaurant locations. Find us at local events and keep a lookout for the Free Jive Cruiser around the city. And make sure to visit freejivewinnipeg.com to keep updated on all of our weekly contests and giveaways. Free Jive Interactive Media, online, on site, on the street.
Bottom 5, we welcome you back. Glad to have you along tonight. And for the Goldeyes, Luis Allen, Amos Ramon, and Ridge Carpenter. Here in the 5th, we'll have a look at what the Goldeyes are doing this week, brought to you by Boston Pizza. As Louis Allen steps in, and now we'll have a bit of a delay, and our umpire wasn't ready to go. Now he is. And so is Allen, the Goldeyes right-handed swinging catcher. He's 0 for 1 here tonight. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. Goldeyes this week brought to you by Boston Pizza. Try Boston Pizza's all-meat wings. This summer, nothing goes better with BP's all-meat wings than all beer. 1-1 is high. 2 balls, and actually no strikes. Boston Pizza here to make you happy. Tomorrow, the Goldeyes play game 2 of this series, the 2-0. Swung on, lined out to center, and that is going to drop in front of Mike Coles for a leadoff single here. The Goldeyes have 2 hits on the night. Hey, this crowd is right into it tonight. And here is Amos Ramon. Looks down to Rick Forney as he steps up to the right side batter's box. And the Goldeyes field manager, third base coach, flashing signs. Well, we'll see how the Goldeyes play this now. I mean, you're getting later in this game. And you're over halfway through, and there's no score. First pitch is a breaking ball that's low. Ball 1. And again, more sign flashing, and Ramon having a good hard look at third base to make sure he gets the right one. Louis Allen over at first base, and Luis 1 for 2 on the base paths this year. The 1-0 is a fastball that's high, 2 balls and no strikes. Game 2 of the series goes tomorrow, 6:05. Pro-Am Tackle is the game sponsor. They, coupled with Shimano, will give out 300 fishing rods tomorrow. The 2-0 is low, 3-0. Went over very well last year. They'll do it again tomorrow night. And also with that will be a 10% off coupon for an additional Shimano product at Pro-Am Tackle. 3-0 is high, ball 4, and Kyle Wilson walked the Goldeyes third baseman Amos Ramon on 4 straight pitches, and Wilson has walked 3 tonight. And for the second time in the baseball game, the Goldeyes have the first 2 aboard and nobody out. And now Ridge Carpenter, who handles the bat very well and could be a bunt candidate here. And they're going to want to talk about it, are the Gary SouthShore RailCats, and they get their infield together on this without a pitching visit. And that's exactly how they're going to talk about this, on what to do in terms of defensive coverage. As Carpenter's 0 for 1 will stand in from the left side. So come early tomorrow and get a fishing rod, courtesy of Shimano and Pro-Am Tackle. Also, Girl Guide Camp over tomorrow night. Here we go. And a pickoff attempt with a fake throw to second. And Allen gets back in time, and no throw from Wilson, as the middle infield a little late getting there. In fact, it was Carrera, the second baseman. So it looks like they're going to employ the wheel play here, Gary, to try to get the lead runner. Now in on the grass is Rhodey at first. At the edge of the grass is Kolb at third. And Wilson will come set. First pitch. And Carpenter showed bunt, pulled back, took inside, just about got hit. Ball 1. And now he'll look down to Rick Forney, flashing signs again. And then on Sunday, the finale of this 3-game series and homestand, a 1:35 start time. It's the Goldeyes saluting Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame. The Goldeyes will honor the 2012 Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame inductees, which happens tomorrow night in Morton. Pickoff attempt again at second. This time, Wilson throws the ball there, and the tag is late by Carrera on the back of a diving Luis Allen back into second. Tomorrow night is the big induction, and then on Sunday, Goldeyes will honor the inductees, and Winnipeg will wear a replica jersey of the Hamiota Red Sox, which will be auctioned off at a later date. Proceeds going to the Field of Dreams Foundation and Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame. 1-0, and the bunt attempt is pulled back again by Carpenter, and he takes high. 2-0. It's also Sunday Family Fun Day. Wonder Show's Carnival brings family fun to the promenade every Sunday, so come early for interactive games and entertainment. And now we're going to get a pitching visit here by the skipper, Greg Taggart. We are scoreless in the 5th. Also, Plunger Pool on Sunday, sponsored by Dynasty Bathrooms and Caroma Toilets. And post-game, Kid City run the bases. 2 balls and no strikes to Carpenter. And again, corners in on the grass. The 2-0, and Carpenter showing bunt, pulling back, taking outside. And it's ball 3. Tickets are $5, $7, $12, $14, and $18. You can buy them at the door. Tomorrow night, Sunday afternoon, the 3-0. Showing bunt, pulling back, and taking on the inside edge for a strike is Carpenter. And it's 3-1. Also, through any Ticketmaster location in the province, of which the box office here at Shaw Park is, Ticketmaster.ca, 855 Goldeye. 3 balls and a strike, the pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. Boy, he had a good look at that and a good cut, did Carpenter. Right on top of it. The count is full, 3-2. Nobody out, 2 on. Go to the Goldeyes website, goldeyes.com, for more information, or call the office, 982-BASE-2273-1-888-GOLDEYE. Then Winnipeg heads on the road for a week. 3-2. Swung on, sent down the left field line. High, but curling in toward the seats. And that is a souvenir down in Section A. Winnipeg, after Sunday, they will embark on a 7-game road trip. It has them down in Lincoln starting Monday night for 4, and then Fargo on the weekend, and then home. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Carpenter rides a 5-game hitting streak into this one himself. The 3-2, runners on the move, pitches high, ball 4. And they are loaded with nobody out. And Wilson walks his 4th of the night. And here is yesterday's hero, David Narodowski. A 1-out double in the bottom of the 10th, was wild pitched to 3rd, and scored the winning run for the Goldeyes in another walk-off when Adam Bowman wild pitched him home on a throw to the backstop. Narodowski is 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch, swung on and missed on an 89-mile-an-hour heater, and it's strike 1. David flew out to right field. It was pretty deep and well hit. We called it a line-out on our scorecard. Does that again. The Goldeyes likely have a 1-0 lead. Louis Allen over at third base. The 0-1. Swung on, lifted out toward right field. Massaro will come in, and he will make the catch. And Allen's going to tag. Here comes the throw. Now it's cut off, and Allen goes back toward third base and gets there safely without a throw from the catcher. The throw was up the line at third, and Louis Allen, I think, would have been easily tagged out well in advance of home plate. So Narodowski flies out to right, but it wasn't as deep. And the bases remain loaded for Bryce Kendall. Well, here is Kendall, who was the hero on opening night, really, by getting the Goldeyes offense kick-started with a 2-run single. He did that, wouldn't you know, in the 5th inning. And here we are with the bases loaded and 1 out in the 5th inning. Kendall last year hit .377 with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. First pitch is inside, ball 1, as he turns out of the way of that. Mind you, there is only 1 out here right now. Kendall next to Weber was the best hitter on the team in 2011 when it came to these types of situations. And tonight, Price is 0 for 2. 1-0 inside, and it got away from Babineau, but it was right at home plate. Babineau didn't know where it was. It was right in the midst of his feet. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. So Kendall again with the bases loaded, having an opportunity to break a scoreless tie. Allen is at third. Ramon is at second. Carpenter at first. Bases loaded, 1 away, bottom 5. 2 balls and no strikes to Price Kendall. And the 2-0 to Kendall. Swung on, line to right field for a base hit. In to score is Allen. They'll hold up Ramon at third. An RBI single for Kendall. And he's done it again for the second time in 4 games. And the Goldeyes lead at 1-0. RBI number 8. And hits in 12 of 13. Baby! And here's Chris Roberson. Well, a couple of walks, but the leadoff single always helps. And here's Roberson, who's 0 for 2. Kendall goes the other way. And Winnipeg leads at 1-0 on their third hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Is Roberson a little late on that 91-mile-an-hour heater. They tell us 5,095 are here tonight. 5,095. 0-1 to Roberson. He's bounced out twice. The pitch is high and away, 1-1. And both times have been to the right side of the infield and the second baseman, Chris Carrera. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-0 Winnipeg in the last of the 5th inning. Bases are still loaded. The pitch. Breaking ball is low and inside. 3-1. And there's only 1 out. Ramon at third. Carpenter at second. Kendall is at first. 2 balls, 1 strike to Roberson. And the pitch is high and away. 3-1. And Kyle Wilson is 1 pitch away from walking in the second run and 1 pitch away from walking his 5th. And this crowd is into it here. Wilson comes set, and the 3-1 is inside, ball 4, and that's exactly what he's done. 2-0 Winnipeg. Roberson draws a bases-loaded walk. Ramon trots in to score the second run, and the Goldeyes have a multi-run inning. 5 walks issued by Kyle Wilson. Carpenter over to third. Kendall up to second. Roberson picks up his 8th RBI. And here is John Weber, who is 0 for 2 tonight. Weber is struck out and popped out. And here's Wilson's first pitch. It's inside, ball 1. And some of the fans chanting Kyle Wilson. The starter here for Gary to try to get him off his game. 1 ball and no strikes to John Weber. Bases loaded, 1 away. The 1-0 is a fastball that's on the outside edge for a strike. And Johnny will go for a little walk out of that left side batter's box. 1 ball, 1 strike. Weber does not have a home run, but he had a grand slam last year, the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 on that 91-mile-an-hour heater upstairs. Goldeye at every base and 1 away, 2 in, 2-0 Winnipeg, bottom of the 5th. Weber 9 RBI coming in. Wilson comes set, 1-2. Swung on, line to left field for a base hit. In to score is going to be Carpenter, and they will hold up Kendall at third base. RBI single for Weber. He extends a hitting streak to 11 straight, and he drives in his 10th, and the Goldeyes lead at 3-0. Sharply hit by the third baseman, Brian Kolb. And here is Surrundle DeCaster, the 8th man to hit in the inning. And DeCaster, a walk and a double here tonight. First pitch, swung on and sent down the right field line into the seats. Foul. Nice catch by a fan with a glove. No activity in the bullpen for Gary. A 3-run fifth for Winnipeg. The 0-1 is high with a change of pace, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Would love to see you out tomorrow night or Sunday afternoon. If you can't, join us here on TSN. The pitch swung on a breaking ball, lined out to left. Caught by Klein. He had to dive, but tagging and coming down the line from third and sliding home safely without a throw is Kendall. Sac fly to Castor. 4-0 Winnipeg. And DeCaster has 5 RBI now on the homestand and 13 on the year to lead the team. 2 away. And still runners at first and second, and Dan Barbero is the batter. And as he steps in, Winnipeg will send their 9th man to the plate and bat around in this so far 4-run 5th inning. 4 runs on 4 hits. The walks have hurt Kyle Wilson as well. First pitch. Breaking ball is in the dirt. It got away from Babineau, and an easy advance for Roberson over to third, up to second for Weber on the wild pitch. One ball, no strikes. Runners at second and third with 2 away. The 1-0 swung on and ripped down the left field line, foul and into the seats and down there in Section A. 1 ball, 1 strike to Barbero. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on, lifted out toward right field. That might be a tough play. Back goes Rhodey. In comes the right fielder, Massaro, and it bounces between the 3 defenders for Gary. 2 runs will score on a bloop 2-run single by Dan Barbero. And the Goldeyes lead at 6-0. That was a tough play right off the bat. Rhodey went back the first baseman. Carrero went back the second baseman. Massaro came in, and neither could close the distance. None of them. 2 runs will score, and the Goldeyes officially bat around and have scored 6 runs in this 5th inning. And Barbero with his first 2 RBI of the year. And the guy that got it all started will do it again. Here's Louis Allen. A throw goes over to first base, and back in time is Barbero. Allen led off with a single and scored in this inning. He's the 10th man to hit in the frame. First pitch, breaking ball down and away, ball 1. Allen is 1 for 2 tonight and 5 for 14 on the homestand. The 1-0 is in the dirt, and Babineau will find it. No advance from Barbero. Louis on the homestand is hitting .357. Came in with his seasonal average at .275. A homer and 9 driven in. The last 4 guys to step to the plate for Winnipeg, pitches inside 3-0, have driven in runs. Roberson with a walk, Weber with an RBI single, DeCaster with a sac fly, and Barbero with a 2-run single. The pitch is high, ball 4. And now Kyle Wilson you can say is officially struggling. And he walks his 6th. And Amos Ramon, who walked earlier in the inning, will step up. 4 walks in the inning and 6 in the game. And no activity in the bullpen for Gary down the right field line. 6-0 Winnipeg. And Ramon up for the second time in the frame. First pitch is high, ball 1. There are 2 outs. And you wonder if Greg Taggart's just trying to get Kyle Wilson through this 5th inning before getting into the bullpen. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Fastball is high and tight, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Wilson's got a good arm. That's been apparent here with some good velocity, but he just hasn't been able to locate at times very well. The 2-0 swung on, foul to my right and off the press box and back down below. And hey, how about a 2-handed catch by a female fan there who's got herself a souvenir. Nice job. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch swung on. That is hit out to left center field. Not very deep, but pretty high. Klein's underneath it. Now he gets called off by Coles, the center fielder, who comes in late and in behind him to make the grab. But how about that inning for Winnipeg? They send 11 to the plate, score 6 runs on 4 hits. No errors. There were 4 walks and 2 left. We'll go to the 6th. Winnipeg leads at 6-0. You're locked to Goldeyes baseball from downtown on TSN 1290.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown.
It's 4:30 a.m. The city is fast asleep, except for a few early risers, working behind the scenes, getting things ready for the day, picking up what's left behind. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
Patient safety is everyone's concern. Healthcare is a big, complex system, and sometimes things happen that aren't planned. What can you do to make your care safer? Get involved. Discuss your health concerns with your doctor, nurse, and pharmacist. Make a list of your medications and keep it with you. Wash your hands often to reduce the spread of germs. The Manitoba Institute for Patient Safety website has more information on how you can learn to be safe.
Never miss the action with live Goldeyes coverage.
Top of the 6th inning. We were talking earlier about the lack of run support for the starting pitching staff. An average of under 3 runs per start. 2.6 to be precise. Well, Fabian Williamson has a little bit tonight. The Goldeyes get 6 runs last half inning. Send 11 men to the plate. Lead at 6-0. We go to the 6th inning. And top of the order for Gary, Klein, Massaro, and Coles. And Klein 0 for 2 tonight. Lefty. Williamson works into his 6th. First pitch is a little bit high. Breaking ball. Ball 1. Told you that there was a little bit of Blue Jay news when we were doing the scoreboard. We'll tell you about that right now. 1-0 is in there for a strike. Came back with that slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vladimir Guerrero is ready for the next level. Apparently, the Toronto Blue Jays announced today they are moving Guerrero up from Single-A Dunedin to Triple-A Las Vegas. 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. He'll join the 51s in time for Saturday's game against Reno. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside, 2-2. Now, Toronto signed the former All-Star outfielder and former Montreal Expo to a minor league deal on May 10th. After working himself into game shape at extended spring training, the 2-2 is high, 3-2. Guerrero's been on a tear in A-ball, hitting .450. 4 homers, 8 RBI over the past 2 weeks. 3-2. Swung on. Chopper out towards short. Up with it, Narodowski. Quickly over to first. And there's one away as 2 ducks land in right center field. 2 mallards land in right center field, the drake and the hen. And they're wandering around out there. Well, we've always had geese the last few springs and fall, and remember we had some ducks a few years back that would always land in here. First pitch to Mike Massaro was high, ball 1, but they just kind of rolled right in, and the fact that there's over 5,000 people here tonight, well, they're completely oblivious. Pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And Massaro will wait on the pitch and take it low, 2-1. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Back to Guerrero. He's 37 years old. And as mentioned, originally signed as an undrafted free agent. Pitch is swung on, chopper right side. Long run for DeCaster. Tried to knock it down, couldn't. And it bounces into right field by the second baseman. So Massaro has a chopper single through the right side. A 1-out variety here. And here's Mike Coles. He was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Expos in '93. And he was then an American League MVP with the Anaheim Angels in '04. That's 2004. 16-year career for Vladimir Guerrero. A .318 batting average. 449 homers. Almost 1,500 RBI. He is just 4 runs batted in, shy of 1,500. First pitch to Coles is high with a fastball, ball 1. He is tied for 35th on the all-time home run list with Jeff Bagwell. And Guerrero last appeared in the major leagues last year with Baltimore. 1-0. He is in there for a strike. 1-1. He had 13 homers, 63 RBI in 145 games. Vladimir Guerrero, you might not see a hitter like him for a while again. A bad ball hitter. 1-1. Swung on, chopper right side. Fielded there by Weber. Throws to second for 1. And no return throw by Narodowski, but they get the lead runner. Coles across the bag. He's got pretty good wheels at first. And the Goldeyes go 3-6 on that out at second base. Nice job by Weber. And there's 2 down for Rico Washington. 6-0. The Goldeyes are in front. We're in the top of the 6th. Vladimir Guerrero can hit a baseball, whether it's a strike or not. And boy, does he take a murderous cut, eh? First pitch. Swung on, lifted out toward left field. Shallow left. And out into foul territory now is Narodowski, called off for Moan. Shortstop got there, made the catch. And that is it for Gary in the top of the 6th. Real good inning to come out for Fabian Williamson after his team put up 6 for him last half. For Gary, no runs, a hit, 1 left. Bottom 6 is next. Goldeyes are in front. 6-0. You're locked to Goldeyes baseball on the official home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
One
Once in a lifetime, there comes a food innovation so profound that only a voice like mine can announce it. As school children sing, fireworks explode, and Harrier jets fly overhead. On top of a mountain, one of the Alps. Introducing all meat wings made with seasoned chicken breast, now at Boston Pizza. Here to make you happy.
Betcha I can hit and throw as good as you.
Oh, yeah? Let's see. Nice hit.
He may be ready to play with the big boys, but he may not be ready for...
Hey, if you're such a hot shot, try some of this.
Yuck, what is that?
It's just a little chew. Just don't tell Mom.
Talk to your kids about chewing tobacco today, because if you think you've prepared them for everything, you don't know spit.
Brought to you by Mantra, the Manitoba Tobacco Reduction Alliance for Tobacco-Free Sport.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Goldeyes lead at 6-0. It's Carpenter, Narodowski, and Kendall. Give me the line score here. Winnipeg 6 runs, 5 hits. No errors, 0-2-0 for Gary. First pitch to Ridge. Fastball outside. Kyle Wilson works into his 6th, and now there is some activity in the bullpen, a left-hander for Gary. And the pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Justin Rawley getting loose in the bullpen. Pitch is low, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Updating you on some scores here in the last of inning number 6. 3-1. On the outside edge for a strike, and it's 3-2 to Carpenter, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored tonight. Atlanta, Washington postponed by rain. They have resumed their game in Philadelphia after a rain delay. The pitch swung on and wrapped up to the first base line. In behind the bag is Rhodey to field that. Now a race to the bag with Carpenter, and Rhodey wins it. There's one away to start the home half of 6. And David Narodowski, the batter, he is 0 for 2. He's lined out to right and flown out to right. They're in the 6th inning in Philadelphia now after that rain delay. And Hunter Pence is homered for Philly, his 12th. They lead Miami 5-2. Marlins have won 3 in a row. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Top of the 9th inning in New York, Lucas Dudas helped the Mets out to an 8-0 lead over St. Louis. Duda's 8th home run of the year, 1-0. Slider in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 7th inning, Cincinnati leading Houston 3-1. Houston trying to end a 6-game losing skid at home, the 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, bounced left side. Foul. Over by the Goldeyes third base dugout. Pittsburgh has come back to score 6 unanswered after that Niger Morgan home run by Milwaukee, and the Bucks lead the Brewers 6-1 in the 5th. Pitch is low, 2-2. In the 3rd, Colorado leading the Dodgers 2-0 in Denver. Rockies have won 4 straight. Dodgers have lost 4 in a row. 2-2. Swung on, fouled away. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. At 9:05 tonight, Arizona at San Diego, and at 9:15, Cubs at San Fran. Pitch is swung on, bounced left side, foul. Narodowski still with a count of 2-2 on him. American League, in the 9th, Cleveland leading Minnesota 7-1. The 2-2 is low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 8th inning, Yankees are doubling Detroit 6-3. Granderson a home run, his 17th for the Bronx Bombers. 3-2. Swung on and filleted down the right field line. Running hard, Massaro into foul territory a step. Makes the catch and then gets into the bullpen area of his team. And just about slipped there, but gained his balance. 2 away. And here's Bryce Kendall. Eighth inning, Tampa Bay leads Baltimore 5-0. Baltimore's lost 5 in a row. Winner of that game will have sole possession of first place in the East. Chicago White Sox are at home, leading Seattle 4-0. That's in the 5th. White Sox have won 8 in a row. Here's Kendall, 1 for 3 tonight. And the first pitch is low, ball 1. With that hit, Kendall has hits, as I mentioned, in 12 of 13 now. And he's reached base safely in all 13 games for Winnipeg, the 1-0. Off the mitt of Babineau, and back to the screen, 2 balls and no strikes. Fifth inning, Kansas City leads Oakland 2-0. Oakland's lost 8 in a row. And the 2-0. Swung on, wrapped left side, but foul. And I think Bryce Kendall broke his bat. Later start, Texas at LA tonight. That goes at 9:05. This just in, Cleveland has defeated Minnesota 7-1 tonight. Derek Lowe the win to go to 7-3 for the Tribe. Carl Pavano drops to 2-5. Kendall gets a new stick. 2 balls and 1 strike on him. 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. Goldeyes lead it 6-0. And in the 9th, Boston leading the Blue Jays 7-2 tonight. That's in Toronto. The 2-1 is low. 3 balls, 1 strike. We'll update you on those American Association scores as well. The 3-1 to Kendall. Swung on, wrapped left side, foul. We are down to 17 Celsius, 62 Fahrenheit. And humidity 64%. Wind is out of the southeast at 8. The payoff pitch. Swung on and hit right back up the middle for a base hit on a hanging breaking ball. And Kendall has 2 hits here tonight. A 2-out single. Winnipeg has their 6th hit of the baseball game. And here's Chris Roberson. Yeah, 17 Celsius, 62 Fahrenheit is our current temperature. Humidity 64%. Wind is now calm to southeast at 8 clicks. Barely a breath here tonight. And we get a pitching visit from pitching coach for Gary, Jake Upwood, in his first season with the RailCats. Couple of finals in the American Association. Wichita got by Grand Prairie 6-5 tonight. Wichita has won 9 in a row, pick up their 11th win to lead the American Association in victories. St. Paul has won tonight. They were 2.5 back of the Goldeyes coming in. They beat Newark 6-3. Mound meeting is over. Wilson will come set. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Fargo leading Sioux City 6-3. That's in the 7th. Lincoln in front of Sioux Falls 9-3 in the 6th. 1-0, runner on the move. Pitch is outside. Throw down to second. Off the glove of the shortstop, Haynes. Bounces into right center field. And up, moving to third is Kendall on the game's first error. So a stolen base. And then it will likely be E6. And the Goldeyes with 2 away have a runner at third base. Now they're telling me E2 on the throw, but it wasn't a throw that ricocheted out into right center field. Pitch is swung on, popped up. Left side of the infield and into foul territory is third baseman Brian Kolb. He makes the catch, and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of the 6th inning. For Winnipeg, no runs, 1 hit, an error, and 1 left. We'll go to the 7th. 6-0 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
A good hit to right field. It's going. Over the wall.
A another home run at Cambrian Credit Union. Get the shirt off our backs at the July 10th Goldeyes Sioux Falls matchup. Get more than the shirt off our backs. Bank for free with the Unfee at Cambrian Credit Union.
Ever wonder how you can get your children to spend more time outside?
And get them away from computer games and TV?
Studies show that parents who are active often have healthy, active kids.
So be an active role model. Get up, get out, and play with your kids.
Walk the dog.
Play some catch.
Shovel the driveway.
For a game of ball hockey. He shoots. He scores.
Remember, active role models, active kids.
Find out more by visiting manitobainmotion.ca.
A message from the Manitoba government.
I've been drinking Coca-Cola since I was 13. My mom, she packed one with my lunch every day. Been drinking it ever since. Until yesterday, that is. I tried a Pepsi at the Ultimate Taste Challenge. Turns out I like Pepsi. Who knows what else I've been wrong about? Heck, I might like that gangster rap.
You'd be surprised who prefers the taste of Pepsi.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Go to Pepsi Canada on Facebook to find out where you can take the Ultimate Taste Challenge.
It's time to get back into the action. Batter up, turn it up. This is Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. Now back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Top of 7. 6-0 Winnipeg. The first pitch is delivered to Brian Kolb on the outside edge for a strike from Fabian Williamson. And the 7th is underway. If you're scoring at home, that error goes to the shortstop, Haynes. So it's E6 last half inning for Gary. Pitch is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's Kolb, Haynes, and Rhodey. 5-6-7. Goldeyes lead at 6-0. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Lincoln leading Sioux Falls in the 6th, 9-3. Amarillo in front of Kansas City, 7-5 in the 6th. 4th inning, El Paso in front of Laredo, 6-2. That is the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Wichita wins again. Their 9th in a row. 1-2 is outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kolb 1 for 2 tonight. By the way, Johan Santana has thrown a no-no for the Mets. We'll get you some information on that. 2-2. Breaking ball, low and inside. Kolb thought about it, didn't go around. Here at the top of the 7th inning. We should have a look at inside the numbers. Three balls, 2 strikes. High on the pitch. Swung on, hit to center field. Roberson trying to close the distance and does. 1 away. And here's Kyle Haynes, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. And Kyle Haynes, a switch hitter, bats from the right side against the lefty, Fabian Williamson, who at this point has had a great start tonight. 6 1/3 innings. 2-hitter. First pitch is high, ball 1. Inside the numbers brought to you by Recycle Everywhere, working together to make away from home recycling commonplace. To learn more, visit recycleeverywhere.ca. 1-0. Swung on, that's hit high, pretty deep to left center field. Roberson, though, will get there in front of the track and make the catch. 2 away. That just kind of died up there. There's no wind, but 68% humidity. The air is pretty thick. Here's Mike Rhodey. He's 0 for 2. He is struck out looking and swinging. You know, it's estimated that since 1972, 1,099 billion aluminum cans, first pitch is outside, ball 1, have been recycled. If placed end to end, they would stretch to the moon and back some 174 times. The 1-0. Fastball's low, 2 balls and no strikes, 2 away in the inning. So for Williamson tonight on Inside the Numbers, his best start of the year for Winnipeg, 2-0, is high, 3 balls and no strikes. Longest appearance before this was 5 innings. Here he's at 6 2/3. And the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. And throwing strikes tonight, he's walked just one. Struck out 5, the pitch. Swung on, hit to the gap in right center. Roberson running. Roberson can't get there. Going to bounce in there and be taken on a hop. And Rhodey will stride for second. He will have a 2-out stand-up double. Third hit of the night for Gary off Fabian Williamson. 6-0, the Goldeyes are in front. And here is Ryan Babineau, the catcher. And the Goldeyes will get some people up in the bullpen to start throwing, and Bill Pulsifer, the pitching coach, will go out to have a chat. Craig James will start throwing in the bullpen, a right-hander from Florida for Winnipeg. Well, more numbers here. Johan Santana became the first New York Mets pitcher to throw a no-hitter in an 8-0 victory over the St. Louis Cardinals tonight. You got Tyler Green to pop out for the first out, and then struck out Shane Robinson looking before issuing a 2-out walk to Rafael Furcal. Mound meeting breaks up. Mets manager Terry Collins came out to the mound to check his temperature, but he was able to get Carlos Beltran to pop out for the final out in the top of the 8th inning. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1 to Babineau. Santana is the first Met since Tom Seaver to complete 8 no-hit innings. Pitch is swung on and lined to right center for a base hit. Rounding third and coming in to score is Rhodey. RBI single for Babineau, and it's 6-1. So they finally touch Williamson for a run here, and the batter is Chris Carrera. And a little 2-out lightning for the Gary SouthShore RailCats. Santana threw 122 pitches. Mets beat St. Louis 8-0. Timeout called, and here comes Rick Forney. And that's going to be it for Fabian Williamson. Second visit spells automatic relief. And Chris Carrera is going to face a right-hander in Craig James. So that will be it for Williamson. He should get paid off nicely. He had a very good night here tonight. And he will, upon exiting the baseball game, to his third base dugout. And we'll see if he gives a little tip of the cap to the fans here on the way out. Walking with his head held high. And he'll get some love with the glove on the way down the stairs. Well, Williamson out, James in. We'll tell you about it when we come back. Call the bullpen being made. And a pitching change here in downtown. Goldeyes lead at 6-1. We're in the 7th. TSN 1290.
Sports fans, TSN 1290 and TSN1290.ca have your day planned for you. It begins with breakfast and a ride to work with a big show with Jay and Westwood.
Minus is a misleading statistic.
How the hell is that, Jay? How can you win a game if you're minus?
Then there's coffee with the herd.
I got news for you. Andrew Luck is better than 10 quarterbacks in the NFL today.
And an afternoon with Jim Rome.
When did it stop being interesting?
Then we'll take you home with Hustler and Lawless.
I think pound for pound, I think we're the best fans in the league. What do you guys think?
Well, I'll tell you what. I get the exact same feeling as you're talking about. We're competing on a major landscape against all these other places. I think it's a great story. And the fans of the Jets, you bet, they're right up there with anyone else.
Mornings, afternoons, and all day long. It's TSN 1290 and TSN1290.ca. All sports. Score! All the time. You got the best seats.
Fabian Williamson tonight, 6 2/3 innings. And he gives up 4 hits, a run, it's earned. Responsible for 1, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. He gives way to Craig James. First pitch from James to Carrera is outside, ball one. Williamson stands to win this one. He is the pitcher of record on a winning side. The Goldeyes lead at 6-1 here in the 7th. The 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management. 452-0909. For Craig James, a right-hander out of South Florida. Comes into the contest. The pitch is swung on. A little excuse-me swing. Tapped up the third base line, but foul. And the count 2 balls and 1 strike. James will make his 7th appearance. He's 2-0 with a 6.35 ERA. And he worked 2/3 of an inning yesterday afternoon in the Goldeyes 10-inning 3-2 victory over Amarillo. For James, 5 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs. 2 balls and a strike with 2 away. Carrera will go after the 2-1, lifted into shallow left. Carpenter's there, Roberson's there, and Roberson makes the call and the catch, and that's it for Gary here in the 7th. They get a run on 2 hits. They leave 1. Stretch time in my hometown. We invite you wherever you are tonight to get up with us and stretch them out. We will go to the bottom of the 7th inning when we return. Goldeyes lead at 6-1, TSN 1290.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes, custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Shorty's Plumbing and Heating is long on service, value, and customer satisfaction. They're your local York certified comfort experts, featuring the finest and high-efficiency York furnaces and air conditioners to keep you comfortable and to save you money on energy bills. Customers keep coming back because they're impressed with Shorty's Plumbing and Heating's Shorty Satisfaction Guarantee. So for your next plumbing, heating, air conditioning, or renovation project, experience the Shorty's Faction difference. Learn more at shortysplumbing.ca.
New pitcher for Gary. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, 6-1 Winnipeg. And it's Justin Rawley, a lefty, who comes in to replace Kyle Wilson. So Justin Rawley is in as the second pitcher of the night, and he'll start the home half of 7. Kyle Wilson, 6 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs. They are all earned. 6 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a wild pitch. And John Weber will lead it off, followed by Cerundel DeCaster and Dan Barbero. And the pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management. 452-0909. 6-1 Winnipeg. And the first pitch to Weber. Low and inside, ball 1. Weber 1 for 3 tonight to extend a hitting streak to 11 straight. Drives in his 10th run as well, as he had an RBI single in that 6-run 5th inning. We're in the 7th, the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. For Justin Rawley, 6'4", 180, a left-hander. He is from Longmont, Colorado. He's a rookie. He has not pitched professionally since 07. 1-1 is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to John Weber. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Shallow left. Right there's the shortstop, Haynes. He'll make the catch, 1 away. He's a 31-year-old rookie. He just turned 31. 2 days ago. 3 days ago, actually. Here's Surrundle DeCaster. 1 for 1 with a walk and a sac fly tonight. Weber retired, 1 away. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. More on the numbers for Johan Santana. He pitched the first no-hitter in Mets history tonight. 0-1 is low. 1-1 in that shutout victory over St. Louis. And it was helped by an umpire's missed call and an outstanding catch in left. 1-1. Low, 2-1. Here's what it says after a string of close calls in their 51-season history. Santana finally finished the job in the Mets' 8,022nd game. Pitches swung on and lifted out toward right field. And right there is Marsaro, and he'll make the catch. And there's 2 away as DeCaster is retired. And that was over 8,000 games since the team was born in 1962. Carlos Beltran back at Citi Field for the first time since the Mets traded him last July. Hit a line drive over third in the 6th that hit the foul line and should have been called fair. Oh, controversy. Here is Dan Barbero. 1 for 2 with a walk. And actually it's going to be Josh Mazzola who's going to pitch hit. So pitch hitter is Josh Mazzola here for Barbero. And Mazzola did not get the start in right field tonight or at first base. Barbero had a good night. He was 1 for 2, 2 RBI and a walk. Bottom 8, 2 away, 6-1 Winnipeg. Raleigh. And the pitch is low and inside. Ball 1. Third base umpire in that game, Adrian Johnson, ruled the ball fair and the no-hitter was intact. Excuse me, he ruled it foul and the no-hitter was intact. Pitch is in there for a strike. And Mike Baxter made a great catch in left to rob Yadier Molina of extra bases in the 7th. Pitch is inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. So there's the Johan Santana no-no tonight for the Mets. Their first in over 8,000 games in their franchise history. Two balls and 1 strike. The pitch is high, 3-1. Josh Mazzola coming in. Looking for his first hit in Winnipeg. 3-1. Outside, he'll take the walk. Ball 4. For Raleigh, he spells his name R-O-E-L-L-E, but it's pronounced Raleigh. And here's Luis Allen. And Raleigh makes his second appearance. No record, no ERA, 1 1/3 innings, 1 hit. No walks, now he has 1. 3 strikeouts, opposition batting Mendoza against him. 200. First throw goes over to first base, and back in time is Josh Mazzola. 2 outs, runner at first base. And the pitch is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes to Louis Allen, who's 1 for 2 with a walk. And the pitch. "6-1 is the score. And Ryan Babineau will trot out, the catcher, to have a little chat with Justin Raleigh. Tomorrow, Zach Baldwin versus Morgan Combs. Lefty for Winnipeg, right-hander for Gary. Baldwin will be signed to an agreement before the game. And pitch, 2-0. Low and inside, 3-0. Goldeyes 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. 1 run, 4 hits, and an error for Gary. Well, we've thrown a lot of numbers at you. Inside the numbers for Recycle Everywhere. 3-0. Inside, ball 4. It's back-to-back walks. Here's Amos Ramon, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And Ramon, 4 for 13 on the homestand. Hitting .275 coming in. NBA game tonight. Boston leading Miami. How about this? 57-44 in the third. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Celtics 57, Miami 44. In the third on the Manitoba Blue Cross out of town scoreboard. 2 on and 2 away. 0-1. Swung on, fouled back. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 to Ramon. The pitch inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. I got tweeted at here tonight wondering if David Narodowski has a nickname yet. Yes, I do that now. Tweeting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Raleigh comes set, and the pitch. High, 2-2. Our tweeter votes for Nayrod. I don't know that we're going to slap that one on him just yet. 2-2. Swung on, fouled to the plate by Amos Ramon. But Narodowski's played well. Second start at short and has looked very comfortable there the last couple of games. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ramon. 2 out, 2 on. Goldeyes by 5. We're in the bottom of 7. The pitch. Swung on, wrapped out toward third. Fielded behind the bag by Kolb. And he will force Mazzola to end the inning. So an unassisted play over at third base. And that's it. For Winnipeg, no runs, no hits, 2 left. We'll go to the 8th. 6-1. Goldeyes are in front on TSN 1290.
The Greenwood Inn & Suites invites you to make it your home base for an overnight stay, your next meeting, or social event. You can even make it a home run with all-day dining or Sunday brunch at Dalton's. Enjoy the first-class service and facilities the Greenwood Inn & Suites has to offer. To book your next stay, visit the website at greenwoodwinnipeg.com or call 775-9889. 775-9889. The Greenwood Inn & Suites, putting the friendly in friendly Manitoba.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that every single Peak of the Market vegetable is grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. They are 100% Manitoba grown with absolutely no exceptions. Peak of the Market is 40 Manitoba family farms that are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud to be 100% Manitoba owned and operated.
Peak of the Market.
CTV brings you a new summer drama.
How can you be so sure of yourself?
Because that's my job, Dr. Reed.
What the hell was that?
Poor guy.
At Hope Zion Hospital, doctors save lives.
She's crowning. I need an NICU stat.
But nothing will prepare them to heal one of their own.
This can't happen. He could die. Why didn't you catch this?
Or question everything.
It's going to be okay.
You seriously believe that?
Don't you give up on me. I'm still here.
CTV's Saving Hope begins Thursday at 8.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN.
Well, we go to the 8th inning. I was remiss last half inning. We were talking about David Narodowski. He's kind of the subject of our trivia question tonight. We'll get you the answer and the winner's name here in the 8th. 6-1, the Goldeyes are in front. We move to the 8th inning. Goldeyes getting 6 runs in the 5th, sending 11 to the plate. And Gary coming back with 1 in the 7th. Top of the order, Klein, Massaro, and Coles. First pitch is in there for a strike. Greg James works into his 2nd inning. And trivia brought to you by Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. Pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. Well, it was pretty easy here tonight. It was so easy that the Golden Girls down there got it. B. Arthur, Betty White, congratulations. The 0-2 is a cold third strike in the outside corner. And Adam Klein just got thrown out of the baseball game by Mike O'Leary. And he's right in the face of Mike O'Leary. And this could lead to a suspension. And here comes Greg Taggart out to separate his player. Klein gets thrown out of the baseball game. He got called out on strikes. And that didn't take long. A huge explosion here. James has his first strikeout of the night. And now Greg Taggart will walk away back toward his dugout. Third base coach was a little late getting down there. After the called third strike, O'Leary was kind of accosted here by Adam Klein. He got right in his grill face to face and was pointing at him. So Adam Klein tossed out. Here in the 8th inning. So he gets ejected for arguing balls and strikes, obviously. And Mike Massaro is the batter. 6-1, the Goldeyes are in front. I didn't think it was that bad a pitch. Although sometimes you go back maybe an at-bat or two. And then you get run and things get pretty volatile after that. Here's Mike Massaro, 1 for 3. First pitch is low, ball 1. Well, the question was this. For the second straight game, British Columbia's David Narodowski starts at shortstop for the Goldeyes tonight. 1-0 is low and inside, 2-0. Who was the last Canadian to start at shortstop for Winnipeg? Max Poulin, of course. First caller winner tonight. 2-0 is low, 3 balls and no strikes. Congratulations to the Golden Girls tonight. And also to Carl Dexheimer of St. James. The 3-0 to Massaro. In there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Carl knew the answer to be Max Poulin. Our first caller tonight. Carl picks up a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. He's also eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis. 3-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. And we'll do that at the end of the season. So congratulations, Carl. Answer was Max Poulin. It was easy tonight. And it was easy by design. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on, lifted out toward left field. Pretty high, but not very deep. And right there is John Weber to make the catch. And there's 2 away. So Weber shifts from first over into left field. Carpenter from left to right. Mazzola stays in the game to play at first base. And that's your defensive changes. And here is Mike Coles. 2 away in the frame. And Coles steps in from the right side. First pitch is low, ball 1. Mike Coles is 0 for 3 tonight. And the pitch swung on and fouled back toward the screen. And that will get into the seats for a souvenir. Well, there's your defensive changes. One ball, 1 strike. Coles is bounced out, flown out, and hit into a fielder's choice. 1-1. Swung on and fouled away. Goldeyes have double barrel action in the bullpen. A left-hander and a righty. Lefty's Barrett Phillips. The righty is Dex Dakota. 6-1, Winnipeg in front. How about the kids with the Let's Go Goldeyes tonight? That's been great. The pitch. Breaking ball is inside, 2-2. Goldeyes 6 runs, 6 hits. Gary 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. 2-2. Craig James will come set, 2 away in the frame. The pitch. Cold third strike on the outside corner. Throws him with an off speed and sits him down. That is it for Gary. Mike Coles didn't like the call either. And Craig James retires all 4 batters he faces, including Gary, in order here in the top of the 8th. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of 8. Winnipeg in front, 6-1 on TSN 1290.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
Even if you can't agree on what kind of pizza to get, at least everyone in Winnipeg agrees where to get it. Santa Lucia Pizza. For the 6th straight year, you at Uptown Magazine readers voted Santa Lucia Best Pizza in Winnipeg. They've also received the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, Winnipeg agrees. Santa Lucia Pizza is the best in town.
You see, the best ingredients make the best of the pizza.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
It's Ken with a solution for loneliness out here in the field. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a 2-way radio in the cab. Prairie Mobile has the Kenwood 2-way radios that'll keep you in touch with the family and help if you ever need it. Tough, long-range, economical, and very sociable. Say more with 2-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. A right-hander getting loose in the bullpen for Gary. It's number 38, Will Kraut. Rich Carpenter, David Narodowski, Bryce Kendall, 8-9-1. And here is the first pitch from Justin Rowley, and it's high and inside, ball 1. And the 8th is underway. Carpenter 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored tonight. Let's have a look at trades and transactions. Brought to you by the Animal Hospital Manitoba. We are a full-service veterinary hospital. It also provides behavioral and nutritional counseling. The 1-0 from Raleigh is low, 2-0. The Animal Hospital Manitoba, we treat your pet as if they were our own. Now some moves today in the American Association, the 2-0. Low, 3-0. El Paso released catcher Ryan Lauer. Fargo released catcher Dale Cornstubble. Kansas City released outfielder Sean Henry and signed outfielder Ray Sadler. 3-0 on the inside edge for a strike. That's interesting. The Sadler deal, not the strike. (3-1). Called a strike on the outside corner. Wichita released catcher Salomon Manriguez. And traded infielder Jared McDonald to Lincoln in exchange for cash. Pitch is swung on and lined out to first, caught by Rhodey. And there is one down. The batter, David Narodowski. So there you have it, trades and transactions for the Animal Hospital Manitoba. We treat your pet as if they were our own. And there will be, I'm sure, another move or so before the Goldeyes embark on that 7-game road trip to Lincoln and Fargo. Here's Narodowski. He's lined out to right and flown out to right twice. He's gone the opposite way each time. And each time it's been caught by Mike Massaro. First pitch is outside, ball 1. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 5,095 here tonight. They have been right into it. 1-1. Swung on, chopper at the plate, foul. 1-2 to Narodowski. David Narodowski, of course, makes his home in Vancouver. His family originally from Scotland. And the pitch is a breaking ball that's just a little bit high, 2-2. What's that old joke about the Slavic names? Having a joke about, yeah, that's that Scottish kid, the 2-2. Is high, 3 balls and 2 strikes. (6-1) Winnipeg. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. And the pitch swung on. That's hit out to left field, but right at Adam Klein, or excuse me, that'll be the new left fielder because Klein was tossed. And there's 2 away. And it's David Cooper who made the catch. Former Rockford Riverhawk. So David Cooper came in and replaced Adam Klein in left after Klein was tossed for arguing balls and strikes in the top half of this 8th inning. And the batter is Price Kendall. He is 2 for 4. First pitch. In there for a strike. He has hits in 12 of 13 games to start the year, and he's reached base safely in 13 straight to start the season. The 0-1. Half a swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, said home plate umpire Mike O'Leary. Looking ahead for Gary in the 9th, Washington, Kolb, and Haynes. Heart of the order. Now the Goldeyes have a left-hander loosening the bullpen in Barrett Phillips. Pitch. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to Kendall. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back into the mitt of Babineau, and that's it. Strikeout there for Raleigh. His first of the night, and the Goldeyes are done 1-2-3 in this 8th inning. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. We'll go to the 9th. Last chance for Gary coming up. Winnipeg leads it by 6. Gary needs 5 to tie, 6 to take the lead. Goldeyes are 3 outs away from their 4th straight victory here at home. We'll see what happens when we come back. Make sure you do on TSN 1290.
Recycle everywhere.
It's a swing, and he popped it up. Has he got it?
The ball was caught, but not by a glove, Mike. Looks like it landed inside a Recycle Everywhere bin. I'd recognize that little blue bird anywhere.
They're everywhere these days.
Beverage container recycling is expanding in Manitoba. Look for Recycle Everywhere bins at Shaw Stadium and other public places. Visit us at recycleeverywhere.ca.
Recycle everywhere. One little drop of oil can spoil a million drops of water. So put used oil in its place. Call or click for information.
Used oil recycling is giving away free Goldeyes ski tags at 12 select home games this season with 3 ways to win. If the number on the back of your key tag is drawn in the 2nd inning, you could win a $50 gift certificate from Future Shop. If you activate your key tag online and your keys are ever lost, they'll be returned for free. Once your key tag is activated, you are entered for a chance to win an autographed Goldeyes jersey. The draw will take place at the last game of the season. Mr. Oil Drop reminds you to keep your environment clean and green by recycling your used oil and antifreeze products.
UseOilRecycling.com. Hey, Manitoba, do it now. UseOilRecycling.com.
Call 1-888-410-1440.
Make every drop count.
Never miss the action with live Goldeyes coverage on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Well, Craig James goes 1 1/3 innings, and he was perfect tonight. He gives way to left-hander Barrett Phillips. For James, 1 1/3, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. 6-1, the Goldeyes are in front, and we go to the top of the 9th inning. And Barrett Phillips, the 21-year-old left-hander, will come in and face Washington, Kolb, and Haynes. Goldeyes are 3 outs away from their 4th straight win at home and their 10th win on the campaign. First pitch is in there for a strike. Washington 0 for 3 tonight. For Barrett Phillips out of South Carolina, makes his 7th appearance, pitches low, 1-1. No record, a 5.79 ERA. 4 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Opposition batting .412 against him. 1-1. Curve swung on, lifted out toward shallow left center. Here comes Roberson, and in front of John Weber, the left fielder, the center fielder, Roberson makes the catch, 1 away. And here is Brian Kolb. And Kolb will step in from the right-hand side. He is 1 for 3. First pitch. Right down the chute for a strike. 6 runs, 6 hits for Winnipeg. A run, 4 hits, and 1 error. For Gary, pitch is swung on, lifted out toward left. John Weber is there, trotting in and making the catch. Kolb is retired, 2 away. And the batter is Kyle Haynes. Post-game show to follow here tonight. And some folks will start to head for the exits. Don't forget, fishing rod giveaway tomorrow night. And Kyle Haynes, the batter, he's the last hope for Gary. They trail by 5. And the pitch is low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Pitch swung on, line to center field. Roberson to his left, and he'll make the catch. And that is the ball game. Goldeyes were the better team in all areas. They pitched better. They swung it when they had to, and for the second straight game, they were flawless defensively here tonight. For Gary in the ninth, no runs, no hits, and nobody left. The final score, Winnipeg 6, Gary 1. Totals in the postgame show are next. The Goldeyes have won 4 in a row here at home to start the home schedule.